This is the Simpit. I'm your host, Shaun, but the real star of today's show is the pursuit of points in a championship series. Now, when running an iRacing in the Open Series or the official series, you're running against a wide variety of different racers running races all the time, a little bit different than league racing. So today I really wanted to focus on championship points and how you can manipulate them or work them to your advantage, or how to make sure you have your best chances of scoring your best overall championship points. Now, I did just release the video of the first race, and you can see that just to see how things played out. But each week, I do want to add on to that and look at something we can do to do better, whether it be focusing on points, focusing on driving, focusing on racing, focusing on individual incidents that happened during the race. But again, with this being the first week of the season, I really want to focus on championship points. In iRacing, when competing in a series, we are focused on the championship points, and there are a few factors involved, and we will always have to keep in mind things like safety rating if we're trying to keep our license to be able to stay in a class. We'll also have to focus on iRating because that's going to affect which split and how many overall championship points are at stake. So that's what we're really going to focus on today, and the iRating will obviously play a role in that, and safety rating could play a role in some series, but in the MX5 Cup it's pretty much available to everybody, and we're not going to have any license issues whatsoever. Now, when running in an official iRacing series, you get up to 4 races to score points, and it will automatically pick your best of the top 4 finishes that you do in that series. That's automatic, so you get 4 chances. Don't forget that. That's a key element. Now, if you run more, if you run 5, 6, 7, 8, it will actually average your championship points from all of those races, and those are the points that you'll be assigned for the week. This is the first step in maximizing your points, making sure you get in at least 4 races, 4 chances to score points and get the most points for the series. Now me, I only got in 1 race, and with my iRating of about 2,500, that did get me in the top split of 10 splits, which means there's 120 drivers running at that time slot. And in that race, I placed 5th out of 12 drivers, and I earned 110 championship points. The strength of field for the race, or the overall iRating of our group, was 3,075, and that number would greatly affect the total points given for the race. The higher the strength of field, the higher the points. So as an example, the winner in our race got 174 championship points, and by comparison, if we look at the 10th split, the final split, they had a strength of field of only 610 based on the iRating of the drivers. And the winner of that race was only awarded 37 championship points. Now, when we look at the overall championship points, we can see that after week 1, that Omar Sato Jr. is leading the way with 305 points. But the winner in our race only earned 174 points. So what is the difference? And it comes down to strength of field, which is affected by the iRating of the group you are in. So which race we run in is also very important. So let's see how Omar got those 305 points. The race he ran was run on Friday afternoon at 1 p.m. Pacific time. So apparently that is the SOF, or strength of field race, that we might want to target in the future. In that race, the strength of field was 6354 based on the average iRating of that incredible list of drivers. Logan Clampett, iRating of 7917, Wyatt Gooden at 7866, or even Ade Koba Lopez with an iRating of 7766, just to name a few. With Omar winning the race, he scored 305 points and honestly didn't even have to run another race. In fact, the top 4 drivers in that order are also the series leaders after week 1. So with that said, and just have another option, let's move down the list to the 5th place driver and see how he earned his points. 5th place overall is Matt Busa, and he actually ran 3 races in the first week, and 2 of the 3 were won by Logan Clampett. But in Matt's 3rd attempt, he won the race with a strength of field of 3849 and took home 211 points, earning him that 5th spot overall. For the record, that race was run at 11 a.m. on Sunday. So the pattern we see for strength of field seems to be about midday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. And on Sunday, we only missed that strength of field race that Matt was in by a couple of hours. Now, before you go running off trying to get yourself into that top split, you have to have an iRating that even gets you into that room. That Friday 1 o'clock race would have required an iRating of about 5,100 just to make it in the room. So job number one really is a higher iRating. If I had joined that race Friday at 1 o'clock, I actually would have been in the third split, and even if I had won that race, it only paid 111 points. Only one more point than the race I finished fifth in. So there is a little bit of luck involved as well. I hope this helps you understand the point system a little bit, and over the course of the season in the MX5 Cup, I'm going to work it to my advantage as best I can. And over the course of the season, I'll have more racing videos, as well as more of these types of videos analyzing the points again, maybe in the future, or looking at driving, racing, what can we do better over the course of the season to improve our own abilities. This is the Simpit. I'm Shaun Cole, and I'll see you on the track.